everybody. Welcome to the GSMC Hoops and Heels Women's Sports Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. My name is Samantha Genzer, and I'm going to be your host for today. We have a very exciting episode for you guys. We're going to be covering the basketball Olympic roster for Team USA, the ShopRite LPGA Classics, the top 10 WNBA rookies, recent NWSL games, and make sure you guys stay till the end of the show to hear about the NCAA D1 Outdoor Track and Field Championships. Before we begin, I wanted to ask you guys to like and follow the show, and to become a part of our show to tip and donate using the link gsmcpodcast.net. Also, we do get a lot of questions and comments that come from viewers during the show, so to ensure that your questions get read on the air, I ask that you use the link gsmcpodcast.net. This puts your questions at the top of the list so that I see them, and of course, it really helps the show and myself. I would really appreciate the tips and donations very much. Again, the link is gsmcpodcast.net. Okay, now let's get started. I hope you guys enjoy today's content. Okay, we're starting the show off with talking about who is representing USA in basketball in the upcoming Paris Olympics. The roster was released this Saturday, and Caitlin Clark was not on the list. Caitlin Clark has international experience with USA basketball at a younger level, but she wasn't able to make the national training camp in Cleveland after she was invited because she was leading Ohio to the Final Four. USA Basketball generally has not publicly announced Olympic alternatives. The projected roster and list of potential alternatives must be submitted to FIBA, basketball's world governing body, by approximately June 24th. Who knows if Clark will be an alternate or considered to be an alternate. And I'm going to touch on if I think she should be on the team or not at the end of this segment. First, I want to talk about the people that are on the roster. We have forward Napheesa Kahleah from the Minnesota Lynx forward. Kahleah was on the Olympic team in 2020, where she helped the team secure the gold medal. Looking ahead to this year's Olympics, Kahleah is an excellent pick for several reasons. She's got versatility, defensive skills, especially dominating in rebound, steals, and blocks, and reliability in a high-pressure situation. She is a leader in the WNBA, and she definitely will be a leader on the Olympic team. Then we have guard and forward, Kahleah Copper from the Phoenix Mercury. Wow, why did that take me so long to say? Wow. She has had a truly standout season this far, having career-high games of 30 points and more. She became the third player in WNBA history to have multiple games in a season with 30-plus points, 5-plus three-pointers, and 4-plus steals and blocks. In her last game on Saturday, she scored 13 points in the final 5 minutes and 18 seconds of the game to lead her team to the victory against the Minnesota Lynx. Even though this is her first time competing in the Olympics, she has been such a standout player and consistent in the recent games that I have so much confidence that she will do amazing on the team. Guard Chelsea Gray from the Las Vegas Aces. She was in the 2020 Olympics, and from her experience there and how she's been playing the past couple WNBA seasons, Gray's court vision, passing accuracy, ability to create opportunities for her teammates, and being a pretty clutch scorer will make her a valuable asset to the team. Lots of confidence in her, of course. Center Brittany Griner will be on the team. This will be Griner's first time playing international since she was detained in Russia prison for 10 months in 2022. She said she'll play abroad only for the USA basketball team, so this will be a big deal for her getting back to playing at the international level. She played in the Olympics twice, 2016 and 2020. She's also a 6-time WNBA All-Star, so I'm happy to see that she's getting this opportunity again to play on the Olympic team. Guard Sabrina Ionescu will be on the team as well, obviously. I say obviously because she is one of my favorite WNBA players, although she has never been on the Olympic team. So this will be her first time competing in the Olympics. Since being selected as the number 1 overall pick by the New York Liberty in the 2020 WNBA draft, Ionescu has adeptly transitioned to the professional level, demonstrating her capacity to lead and excel under pressure. Her rapid growth in WNBA underscores her readiness for the demanding competition of the Olympics. Ionescu's stellar performance and playmaking and scoring skills, all of that characterized by her acute court vision and the ability to score from literally anywhere, position her as a formidable offensive threat. Additionally, her proven leadership and composure cultivated during high-stakes games in college equipped her well for the intense environment of the Olympics, so even though she's never competed in the Olympics, she is a very wise choice. Guard Jewel Lloyd from the Seattle Reign. Ooh, There we go. Seattle Storm. Wow. Or Seattle Reign. Oh my gosh. That is an NWSL team. We will be talking about the Seattle Reign later. But Seattle Storm. Lloyd contributed as a versatile guard, providing scoring, defense, and excellent perimeter shooting. She's known for her all-around game. She can score from anywhere on the floor, is a tough defender, and provides leadership and stability on the court for sure. Her ability to make plays both for herself and her teammates enhances the team's offensive dynamics. And the Olympic team is already has a legacy of being very good, so it's good to see her back out there. Guard Kelsey Plum from the Las Vegas Aces. In my opinion, she's a huge part of why the Aces have been so successful in the past. This is her first time competing at the Olympics. She's known for her sharp shooting from beyond the arc, and her scoring versatility makes her a constant threat on offense. Now, while known primarily for her offense, Plum has shown significant improvements in her defensive play. Her agility and anticipation enable her to guard multiple positions and disrupt opposing offenses, adding another layer of value to her presence on the court. This is a great time for her to be selected for the USA Olympic team. Obviously, forward Brianna Stewart from the New York Liberty. She played in the 2016 and 2020 Olympics, so she has more experience than some of the other players on the roster. She did absolutely amazing in both of these Olympics, and because of this, there's a lot of pressure for her to meet those standards and maybe do even better. She's known for her do-it-all capability, so she impacts literally every facet of the game. She's a opponent scorer, a relentless rebounder, and a formidable defender, making her one of the most complete players in the tournament. Guard Taurasi from the Phoenix Mercury. Obviously, she has the most experience playing on the Olympic team, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, and 2020. Taurasi is renowned for her exceptional shooting ability, particularly from three-point range, and her clutch performance in critical game situations. Her aggressive playing style, combined with her ability to create her own shot and set up her teammates, makes her a formidable opponent. Defensively, she uses her intelligence and experience to disrupt opposing offenses. It makes a lot of sense for them to have her on the team, of course, again, because she's been on the Olympic team so many dang times that it's like, obviously, she's coming back. And she's been doing great in the WNBA season, so she deserves to be out there again for the Olympics. Forward Alyssa Thomas from the Connecticut Sun. This is her first year competing at the Olympics as well. She, Sabrina, Ionescu, and Kahleah all played on the American team that won the World Cup in Australia in 2022. So she definitely is a good selection for this team. Thomas is known for recording triple doubles, a testament to her versatile skill set. She is one of the few players in WNBA history with multiple career triple doubles, so it will be interesting to see if she can carry that over to the Olympics. Obviously, A'ja Wilson from the Las Vegas Aces. She was in the 2022 Olympics. 2002 Olympics. Oh my gosh. No, the 2020 Olympics. Oh my gosh. Whoa, what am I saying? She was in the 2020 Olympics. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was. She better be. If she wasn't, that wouldn't make sense. But I'm pretty sure she's in the 2020 Olympics. I think she is like one of the best. She's like the top 5 best basketball players in the WNBA, in my opinion. And last Wednesday's game, Wilson had 36 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 steals to help the Aces beat the Dallas Wings, 95-81. Wilson became the first player in WNBA history to have at least 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 steals in a game. She also was the first with at least 35 points and 5 steals in multiple games. So clearly, Wilson is going to absolutely dominate in the Olympics. Lastly, Jackie Young, also from the Las Vegas Aces. She excels as a combo guard, capable of playing both point and shooting guard positions effectively. She's known for her strong defensive play, versatility on offense, and ability to make critical plays. Young's height and strength allow her to match up well against different opponents, making her a valuable defensive asset. Offensively, she can score, facilitate, and rebound, contributing across the board. So the USA team will get together to train for a few days in Phoenix in July. Then it's off to London for an exhibition game against Germany before heading to France. The Americans will play Japan, Belgium, and Germany in pool play at the Olympics. The U.S. team will be coached by longtime Minnesota Lynx coach Cheryl Reeve, who has extensive USA basketball experience. Reeve, like former Olympic coaches, was allowed to give feedback on team makeup, but that was not part of the group that picked players. That was done by the selection committee, chaired by Connecticut Sun team president Rosati, a former UConn and WNBA player who also coached for many years. Joining Rosati on the selection committee are South Carolina coach Don Staley, a previous U.S. Olympic coach who also played in 3 Olympics, Dan Padover, the Atlanta Dreams general manager, Bethany Donovan, the WNBA's head of league operations, and Simon Augustus and Delisha Milton-Jones, retired WNBA champions and Olympic gold medalists who are now college coaches. Now, let me answer the question we're all wondering. Do I think Caitlin Clark should be on the Olympic team? Clark did enough to earn a spot, and she deserves it in the sense that she has the skills and talent to play on the Olympic team. But I am not shocked that she is not on the team. As you can see, the Olympic roster has enough experience, amazing, dominating guards, Taurasi, Gray, Young, Plum. Like, they have so many. 2 other Olympic newcomers, Thomas and Copper, aren't pure guards, but perform a lot of guard duties. Thomas leads the WNBA in assists. Thomas and Copper also are 2 of the best defenders in the world who can guard multiple positions. So even without Clark as a guard, I think the team is pretty much set and already very strong. I am shocked that Arike Ogunbowale didn't make the team, and I'm sad to see that she won't be on the team. Also, another reason I'm not shocked that Clark is on the team is because she is a rookie, and although there have been rookies many times that have made the Olympic team, especially the first draft pick rookie, I feel like the pool for the roster this year was just so much more competitive than maybe even previous years. Also, the question is, who would you take off this roster? You know? So it's like, every single person I see on this roster, I would want on the roster. I wouldn't want to take off anybody. I mean, I would like to see Caitlin Clark as an alternate, maybe. I think she deserves to be on the team, but there's just so many great people on this team that I'm like, I don't know who you would take off. A lot of people have been wondering maybe she will get selected to compete on the 3v3 team, and honestly, I don't think so, just because she doesn't have that much experience in a 3v3 match. On the brighter side, Cameron Brink was selected for the 3v3 team, and there was a video going viral of her tearing up while receiving the offer. It was a very sweet moment, but she has so much experience in that type of game that it makes sense that Brink was a rookie selected for the team. So, I mean, I'm not shocked that Caitlin Clark wasn't selected for the Olympic team, but at the same time, it's sad. I wish she was on the team. But again, like, there's not a single person on the team, on the roster right now that I would generally be like, take them off, switch them with Clark. Like, I feel like everybody on the roster is just so good. And the USA has an advantage with their legacy, and they've won 7 consecutive Olympics. So I think they're going to have a lot of confidence going into this competition. I think they're going to have a lot of motivation as well. And I feel like they'll probably come out with okay, you know what? I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood, but I'm hoping they come out with a gold medal. Okay? That's all I'm saying. So we're now going to go on to the next segment where we're going to talk about the ShopRite LPGA Classic results. Before we get into that, we're going to be taking a very short break, so I will see you guys very soon.